This is the last time you're going to see the reed farm for a few days, because I myself am getting sick of it. But I'm just going to explain what I did. I added 2 more layers to each side, I redstoned everything up, and I changed this side to sand and this side to dirt. So everybody shut up about the sand versus dirt. I don't care. It's not like I'm standing here waiting for it to grow. It will just grow at its own pace. So that being said, let's hit this switch. I also put the water in there, but there's no water to flow to knock everything off yet. We're just going to knock it off. That's not bad. 1 error. 1 little small problem. But we'll just leave it like that for now. And I'm going to go do something else. Like I said, I'm sick of this. So we're going to go finish, I think, the Nether project, because that needs a little bit of work. So, let me fix this, collect all this crap, and I'll see you guys in the Nether. So here we are in the Nether. I'm just clearing out some stuff, and I'm not going to bore you with all these things. I sort of got a lot of time today. It's funny, because yesterday I didn't have a lot of time, and today I have lots. So I'm just going to do all this up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end. It's not going to be anything too special. It's going to be a watered down version of this hallway here. I'm not going to do the fences. It's just going to be nether brick, wood, and then probably this sort of pattern in the ceiling. So we'll just keep going, and I'll keep you apprised, because it looks pretty boring now. But this looks great. So the main pathway is done. There's just a few holes, but those are maintenance holes. So this is the first turn, and that's what it looks like. I did staggered lighting in the top. Looks alright. Put a glass wall at the end here, so you can look out there. That's cool. And then it just comes to here. Stop. You're gone forever. So it looks good. I like it. It's simple. This lift here is alright. And I do like the glass window. You know, glass windows are always cool, especially since you're driving at it. I cleaned out a little bit of the nether brick there, nether rack. So it's good times, and nobody shot at me, so that's a bonus. Now I haven't done the little side trip here, this one. Don't know what I want to do. Maybe do like a different style, because there's not much to it. It's just a short little hallway, and then this, of course, is just all glass. Now the problem is, I did put up a sign, and it says you will take damage on this track ride. This needs to be finished too. You know, it looks a little haphazard. Sorry about my jumping here, but this, I don't know why we take damage. I don't know if there's a way to prevent it. If the minecart like gets you stuck in here, like if I had another block there, would you then not take? I'll have to do a bunch of tests. So, because right now you fall down, and luckily it worked out perfectly to land here, which will propel you here and get you enough power to go back home. But if I can't do this track without taking damage, I think I'm going to just continue this track this direction over here, and it will make a right hand turn and come out on top of this track. It'll be like another fall. Let me see if I can explain this some. Let me see. Come on, where are we? I think I can get out here. There we go. Yeah, so the return trip, it will come out in this area, and then I'll just put a hole here or something like that, and she'll just fall through onto this track and continue on. So we'll see. Either one. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, because you know, you gotta mix it up. You gotta do a few different things, because I've been doing this for a while. It looks simple, and it's just 2 blocks, but there's a lot of digging involved. I already broke 1 pickaxe, and speaking of the maintenance holes, that's a maintenance hole there, but I don't think I need that anymore. I don't think I need to go out there. So that's good. And this little maintenance section here, that's where I got all my supplies. This miscellaneous. Oh, fire resistance. Good thing we never had to use that. So, that being said, I'm going to call this, it's like 50% complete. because we got the 1/2 done, the main track, just not the return. But I like it. Hey, there's my cart. It didn't run away on me. Okay, let me figure out what I want to do now, because it's sort of like a maintenance episode, you know, finish projects. Okay, I gotta stop rambling before I really run out of things to say. We are almost running out of redstone. I'm gonna have to do some mining soon. I do have this 1 stack, which I'm going to fortune it up with. And I was working on the potion room. If you recall, it's been a while since I worked on it, and I just haven't done any testing it or filling it up or anything. Well, I decided to build the maintenance tunnels. The maintenance tunnels are how you get to the dispensers to load them up. And I was aware that there was water in the area, so I was trying to be careful. Well, right away I spilt water and destroyed a bunch of redstone. So now I'm trying to figure out how to put that back together, but I needed some repeaters, so I decided, well, we might need a few more redstone, so let's get this. I mean, this is 1 stack of redstone, and look how much it gives you with Fortune 3. It's the greatest. And experience, too. That's the best part about 1.3. There's a lot of bad parts, but there's also a lot of good parts. So now that we have that, yeah, that's a ton. I'll show you guys where the spill happened. Actually, you can't even see the spill anymore. I've done pretty much cleaned it up. But if we go up here into the tunnel, all this back end stuff. So this is where you'll, like, you know, load these things, these dispensers. So I need to build a tunnel all the way around it. The problem is there's water in here. So I grabbed some blue wool blocks to remind myself that, hey, there's water. Well, I broke this to replace it with a wool block. Water came out, and it took out a bunch of repeaters, and it just kept going and going and going. You know, the problem with water is that it flows, and it flowed all the way down here. It took up all this stuff, and this is where I'm currently trying to rebuild it. So I will get back to you when the maintenance tunnel is completed. You know, let's take a nap. Yay! You guys can read all that fun stuff. I hope there's nothing important there. Okay, see you in a second. I said I had a lot of time today, and it's true. I'm putting a lot of work in. The problem is I'm not getting a lot of video, which sucks. You know, I'm doing a fair amount of work, but I found nothing to talk about because it's just all plain. So, like, what can I talk about? And then I realized what I was about to do, and I think it's important to stress to everybody how important everything looks. Minecraft, it's not all about, well, it depends. I mean, you make Minecraft what you want, obviously, but it's all about how things look. I build a lot of stuff with good functionality. Like, functionality comes first, but you can't forget about how it looks. That was some good 1.3 glitchy damage. So right now what I'm doing is this maintenance tunnel, which will be used, like I said, just to fill up these. I'm making it look good. I'm going to cover the whole thing in most likely stone brick, and that way anybody who comes here, which will most likely just be me, I mean, unless somebody finds their way in here, it will look good. You know, I'm gonna put doors, and like a door will be here, and also a sign. That's the whole point. Make things look good. You know, try your hardest. You know, if you need a wheat farm, don't just build some wheat in the ground. I mean, that's lame. You gotta put some pizzazz to it. And so even though this is a basic tunnel, it's gonna look pretty darn good, I think. Not the greatest, because who the hell's coming down here every day? So that's what I wanted to mention. You know, put some effort into how things look, because it's important, especially if you're making videos. If you're not making videos, then who cares? Who's going to see it? But if you're playing even just on a multiplayer server, you know, make it look good, because you want to impress people. You want people to always come to your house and be like, this guy makes cool stuff. You know, sure, it's just a this or it's just a that, but it looks really cool. That's what I strive for. That's why I like making videos, because there's a million reasons why I like making videos, but I like to show stuff off, and you guys can see it. You guys can get your own ideas from it. So that being said, I will cut to this being closer to being done. Oh, I forgot to add something. Not that screenshot. I was just mentioning, you know, make things look good for people to see, but things that people aren't going to see, like this chaos back here, this is just like maintenance side. Nobody's ever going to see this disaster. So I don't care what it looks like. I mean, I can barely understand what's going on, but that's not the point. If people are going to see it, make it look good, like this. I mean, you remember my bed? It used to just be in the corner here. That's not cool. You gotta have an epic bedroom. Look at that. Okay, now I'll skip to being more complete. Things are going quite well. I'm happy with how this is turning out. So I have my doors with pressure plates. That opens them up. This is what the hallway looks like. Oh, I didn't finish this. Darn, I wanted it to look perfect before I showed you guys anything. Well, you know, it's one of those things, you're like, I'm done, I can be happy, I want to press record and show everybody. And then you're like, oh, that's wrong. Oh, that. Yeah, whatever. It looks good. So, good old maintenance access. And it wraps all the way around here, like so. I need to replace those with some pumpkins. That's unchangeable. Anyway, so this is where it goes. This is at the top of my bedroom here. And I couldn't put a wall here or here because these are half slabs and these are stairs. If I put any blocks on top of it, they'll be all darkened from the bottom. So there's no door to this section. Now the cool thing is, let me go down here, I'll show you from this angle. Yeah, so that's where I can't put walls. But how do you get up to that maintenance place? I decided to use the secret door. That went nowhere, well now it actually goes somewhere. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad I thought about that. I'm like, how do I get up there? Because it's so far away. But, secret door for the win. So, oh, I need a half slab. Anyway, that looks cool. Now, still not going to test the thing, because I'm lazy. So we're just going to leave it like that for right now. But I need a half slab here. One of those, thank you. And we'll go plop this down. So this is coming along. I don't know. I love my base. I'm really proud of it. I do put a lot of work into it, but it's coming along really good. You know, like rooms like this. I love libraries, and this is just my favorite room. I think this is one of my favorite rooms. Just to walk by. Every time I walk by it, it's got such a cool pattern to it. And this one, I will be in there soon enough. You will be functional soon. And this room, yeah, I've gotten used to it. I'm in here all the time. Now, I'm going to see how long I've been recording for, because I know I've been working for a lot. But like I said to Gordo, who is currently online, I've been doing a lot of work, but I don't know what to talk about, so I haven't been filming anything. We'll just harvest some of this. I remembered something I wanted to do. I was watching NiKush's, I don't know how to say his name. I always just call him Kushi because that's the name that he uses as his Minecraft name. But he posted a video today and he had, it might have been his texture pack, but we'll see once we get there. He had an awesome sign with his name on it by his house, so I want to go check it out myself. And when I get there, I'm going to mention that he's doing a lot better than he used to be doing, and you'll see why once I get there. Well, it just came through his portal, and this is what greeted me. That is not cool. Fix your setup, buddy. And actually, this needs a hell of a lot of work. I don't even know how to get to his house. I was gonna praise him for doing so much better, and yet I have no idea how to get to his place. There should be like an upstairs. Oh, okay. I have to go this direction. Wow. You know, if you want visitors, you're gonna have to make it visitor friendly. Oh, things have changed. So this used to be his house. There was like a chest here, or a bunch of chests and that, but he's finally moved. And that's what we're gonna go see. So this is an awesome wheat farm, which I like. It's really well lit with glowstone underneath it. I like it. And there's his sign. That's his new house. Yeah, things are coming along great. Like I said, he used to live in there forever, it seemed. And now he's on the move. He's building epic things, and I like it. Look forward to see where he's going. That sign is great. I love it. Yeah, let's go. Let's take a little tour. Whoa. Spiders are not cool. Spiders are not cool. Oh, it's the western town. Oh, I like it. It's got all labeled and everything. This needs a bit of lighting, I think. Why would I look in there? It's all my stuff. Okay, I'm not going to look too much around here, just because, you know, you guys should check out his video and check it out from his perspective. I'm sure he can explain it a little bit better. Diving board to the western pool? Well, that's going to be quite the dive. Is that the pool over there? Oh, good times. Good times. I like that. I like that sign. Let's see if we can get a good angle at it. Will we make it? Whoa. Cool. Very cool. I'm looking forward to see where this is going. It's a little bit of landscaping. A little bit of light. But he's got some awesome mountains. Like, that's pretty cool. I must admit. It's sort of bad for mobs if you can see them. There's all kinds of mobs under that mountain. Alright. Yeah, like, look at that. Is that man-made, or... I want to go check that out. Because that's a weird structure. Whoa. Get away from me. Alright, sorry about your mountain. We'll just climb up here. That's the craziest thing I've ever saw. Yeah, that has to be man-made. It's too perfect. Oh. I don't know, though. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna call the episode here, guys. Did a lot of work, and things are coming along good. Most likely tomorrow I will continue with the reed farm, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep away from it. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, leave any comments or suggestions on what I should do. I'm sort of running out of projects. So, give me some ideas. I'll see what I can do. Bye.